is working. Pop out the chat. Let's see, am I live? I think I am live. Yep, seems to be working. This one seems to be working. Yeah, okay. Photoshop. Valentine. Read comic here. Launch YouTube Live. Okay. I'm getting a lot of noise. I'm gonna try and speak a bit louder, so hopefully you can kind of turn down the noise a bit and still hear me. So I think that is my ventilation system that you're hearing in the background. Unfortunately, US homes are heated by air, so you constantly have all of this noise. Oh, and I have someone watching. Hi there. Welcome to my channel, Hisame Artwork. I'm going to finish coloring this today. Let me put my chat window so I can see if anybody comes. I'm gonna shrink that. Okay. And the YouTube chat window. I kind of leave this the biggest because I usually have more people on my YouTube. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna close the Skype and all of these. Don't need my bandwidth. Okay. So this is working. Oops, I closed the watch me work. I think it closed the streaming. No, it's still going. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this one's working. I'll leave it open so I don't forget to close it. I think this one I can close and still be okay. Okay, so let's color. And I'm gonna open some older pages just so I can get the color palette for Niels. I think I have one here. Let's see. Close all of these. Okay, and I don't have any color palette here. Maybe I have in the fourth page. Nope. No, I don't have it. Come on, where are you? I should have saved it as a separate file so I wouldn't lose it. Okay. Oh wait, I have the character page. Forgot about that. So I'm in the world, and here is his page. Okay, and I have the color palette here. I'm gonna get the skin color for him. This color. And reset my brush. Hardness 100. Control so that I can stay within the base color. His hair color here. So for those of you that don't know and are new to my channel, this character's name is Niels Feynman, and it's a science fiction story comic that I am currently publishing on Tapastic, and you can read it there for free. You can go to tapastic.com, Hisame artwork, and in the series you can find all of my comic series, and look for the one named Niels Feynman to read more about these characters if you want to see what adventures they're up to. The line art is done by my friend June Fender, and story and everything else is done by me. It's just so time consuming to put out a new comic page each week, especially if you have a full-time job. So and in general it's very time consuming. I think even if you have a full-time job, it will be hard to do that if it's as complex as the one that I'm currently doing. I've had less complicated comics done, and then it's easier to put out a page every day, every week, sorry. So it's always good to work in a team and have somebody else help you with the workload. And also I think it's really awesome that you can get paid on Tapastic. Of course it's not much, unless you are a big comic and you have a lot of followers, but you know, those followers don't appear overnight, so you kind of need to build up an audience. There we go, I'm putting some colors on his pants. And to select the layer, the content that is inside of a layer, I pressed the control key and clicked on the layer. Okay, I'm gonna decide later on what I'm going to do for him, for his jacket. Now this color may be too light for her. Put another one, there we go. That looks better. And for the hair, actually I'm gonna check out here a bit to see. Oh, okay, there she is. I'll keep the original I chose. And get in there close, zoom in so I can color correctly. There we go. Now I don't need to fit in the lines that well, because I'm going to color with other colors shortly. Okay, and I think I may have made her too pale. I'll go in maybe with some other colors for the shading and be better. Okay, got that in. And her skirt. The leggings. I look a bit green, so there we go. Change the color. Maybe I can go a pinker route. This is too yellow. Yeah, I'd say that's slightly better now. Okay. girl. Now she is Italian from the Middle Ages, so she'll probably have a darker skin color. I'm thinking. I need to kind of blend these a bit. Looking for my brush here. I think that looks okay. Not sure. Kinda look at these, maybe something like this. So it would go as black as that. Wrong layer. Okay. I'm gonna merge these. And that looks much more natural. Okay. And I'll look for a really white Asian girl, pale. Gonna go Japanese girl. Those usually are whiter. Or at least they go for that absurdly white. Come on, what's the... Froze? Okay. Control D. Hi June, how are you? Oops, too white. Oops. Let's say fine. Are you having a cold? Oops, I deleted the other image without checking the hair. Okay. Oh, sorry, without internet sucks, yeah. Hope you can still hear me somewhat. trying to color. I don't know if you have that many blonde girls in Italy. Like if it was blonde, it's not gonna be that Scandinavian type of blonde. It's gonna be more of a dirty blonde or dark blonde, I think it's called. Like my hair color. Usually if I don't sit in the sun, that's my hair color, but if I sit in the sun, I start to look more Scandinavian. I don't know how many blonde girls there might have been in medieval Italy, but I do imagine like there were people coming in from the northern areas due to the Roman Empire. Though I'm not sure if nobility would have been blonde, as they usually don't mix with everyone. But I guess I can make her ancestors like merchants or something, not necessarily pure-blooded nobility. I still haven't had time to kind of research to make a background for her, so I'm kind of winging it with the hair color. And probably do something different for her when I do start the second book, if I ever get to that point, so we'll see. That's okay. Blonde is a common hair color? I'm surprised. I think it is now, but like, was it in the older times as well? I'll try and get some of her highlights here. Because I do know you have a lot of blonde people now, but I'm not sure how much they were during Galileo Galilei's time and when the action takes place. So it'll be something more like that. And for her shirt, I'm thinking kind of a pale blue. I've seen, I don't know, was it common to have pale blue clothing? Maybe. Because some of the colors were hard to get, like blues were really hard and expensive, and usually they weren't worn that much, so like I'm not sure how authentic this is. I'm gonna do it blue, and if I find out that it isn't possible, I'll probably change it. We'll see. Hi Anna, how are you? I am coloring. Oops. There we go. And this one color. Okay. I'm coloring the Valentine illustration. Though what I like with this kind of pale blue, it really puts her skin color in contrast, so it kind of pops out a bit more. It's blue, red, also black, lots of colors. Yeah, because in Italy there was a lot of trading, so even for someone that wasn't extremely rich, just richer than most peasants, she should have been able to get her hands on a blue dress. Like, it wasn't something absurd. Ha ha ha. Well, you know, you're lucky that you can garden. It is February and we're still very much in winter here. And I wish I could garden, but it's no point in doing that. Um, like, I'll be able to garden in May. Like, that's usually when you're safe from any frost, month of May. So I'm really not surprised that few people want to move here in Michigan. It's pretty empty. Like, you have farming going around here, but just a lot of empty space still. With forests and so it's not actually empty space, it's just not used as far as I can tell. Oops, I zoomed. And you have signs boarded to trees where it says no trespassing, because just the land that they own here is so big that it's kind of pointless to put any fences. And also I think there might be some laws that prohibit them from putting up fences, so wildlife can pass through their crops and keep on going. And in fact, in summer, we have seen deer in crop fields. Usually they don't go into crops, but I have seen them. No, I can't do in vases either because there's just no sunlight in the house. The house is kind of cheap and pretty poorly made. Like, it's made by the university for temporary housing, cheap temporary housing for university staff or students. So it's poorly insulated. If I put any flowers next to the windows because there's a lot of cold air coming in, it kills the plants. And also I have the heating is on air, so everything's really dry, and like, I could never grow orchids here because they like very humid air. So I can grow cactuses and some weeds. These are the only things that I've been able to grow over the winter. Any other plant just dies. And even some of the really strong weeds, the devil's vine, I've put it next to the window and it died, so now it's next to my computer, a bit farther from the window, and it's doing okay. Yeah, it's basically a weed, and it grows with very little water, very little sunlight. Devil's ivy, sorry, which is a weed. Like, you shouldn't let this grow outside. Uh, you're never gonna get rid of it. Okay, I have to decide on some colors for his jacket. I will go with kind of a darker blue for his hoodie. I don't know. Cause that's the reference image I used, and she kind of is more tan than Asian people. All of that good sun. I have seen that there are some that are really white here, but kind of imagine that you are a bit darker if you have all of that nice sunlight, as opposed to someone who never gets any sunlight. Like, I've gone really white sitting here in Michigan in the winter. So I'm kind of mostly basing it on my own experience of how my skin behaves. Like, if I lived in Italy, I'd be outside all of the time. Like, inside of his hoodie. Like, I've seen your face, Anna, and like, you are a lot paler. And I gotta check where Galileo Galilei was, because I don't think he was in the northern part of Italy. Galileo, like where he did most of his work. Career. Okay, where did he? Pisa. Okay, where is Pisa? Look on Google Maps, because I don't know. Pisa, Italy. Okay, let's see, where is it? Oh, it's pretty up north. And it's not in the mountains. It's right next to the coast. Well, relatively close. Yeah, so that's probably where the action is going to take place in the second book. So maybe it wouldn't be so far-fetched to have people with a nice tan that can go bathe in the Mediterranean Sea and sit around all day. If they are rich, of course. Peasants would probably be working. No breaks for them. Like, did you still have slavery in the Middle Ages in Italy? I know the Russians had all the way to the 18th century, and then they had other things, and then they had communism, which kind of same thing really, but like old-fashioned slavery, did you have it in Italy in the 16th century? Where is that pixel? I got one pixel here from somewhere. Oops. Servants that did they get a salary or did they not get a salary? Because if you're working without a salary, you're a slave. If you're not getting paid. Lord gave peasants the ground where they worked. Peasants paid part. They grew. Yeah, we kind of had the same thing in Romania as well, and they were peasants bound to the land, so they couldn't go or do anything. That wasn't permitted by the Lord. Think a yellow would go nice with this. A bright, warm yellow. We had a peasant uprising in 1902. Not sure why the peasant uprising took place. Our schools weren't the best. When I was going to school, like, they kept repeating some ancient heroes that later I read weren't actually that heroic. There was a lot of misinformation, kind of propaganda, so whatever I remember, I don't trust it that much. Also, it's very interesting, like for example, a lot of things that I've been taught at school and in Romanian school, and then here in USA, I met a lady and she was from a neighboring country, and she like had very different opinions about how historical events had happened, and she was very convinced about them. So I was surprised how much trust she puts in her school history classes from middle school and high school. Like, no, 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 we didn't steal from you, you stole from us. I was like, okay, if you say so. So whenever I read something historical, I always take it with a huge grain of salt. And it's definitely a language barrier, like when you read something historical, and even on Wikipedia, if you go to the same event or the same page in a different language, you're like gonna have a different opinion of how something happened. And if you can't read the other page because it's in a language you don't know, you're gonna miss that part out. History is written by the literate, I guess. Uh, like the Viking invasion. Because they didn't write that much down, but the other guys were literate, so they kind of wrote it down. So officially no slavery after the 17th century. Well, that's pretty late. 17th century, so Galileo Galilei, the action is gonna take place and they're gonna have slaves in the second book. Yep. So I guess I can make her daddy a slave owner and be rich, or tradesman or something. I think it would be pretty common to have slaves. But we'll see. Mostly it's gonna be the story about scientific discovery, and Galileo Galilei is not gonna focus much on stuff like that. Uh-huh. Was in ships. Yeah, I need to read up a lot of that because my knowledge of Italian history is close to zero. Like, I did the Roman Empire at school, but nobody bothered much with the Italian history. Wasn't time in the curriculum for that. Like, we mostly learned about things that were of immediate interest to us, and because the Roman Empire had conquered the area which is now Romania, we did about the Roman Empire. Oh, you had black slaves in Italy? I thought it would have been easier to kind of enslave neighboring people than to bring black ones from. It was still pretty far away to get black slaves, I imagine. Although the Arab world was pretty close, so I guess it wouldn't have been too hard. Even with the slow ships back then. Like, I know a lot of the slave trading started from here, and here they would send, so they would have to go all the way around here like that, which I imagine wasn't very quick. Okay, gonna give her a sweater. Still gonna make, yeah, I'm gonna look for school uniforms. So it's red with a dark blue. Okay. Okay. For skits. Hi Kay, how are you? How have you been? It's okay. I'm happy the weather in my part of the world is getting better. I'm sorry for all of you there in Canada. Like, I was talking with Kairani the other day, and she told me about a lot of snowfall they've been having. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for a more pinkish red, so it'll fit better with the background. Maybe a bit lighter. And I'll do the shading with the other one. Although this is too desaturated, I'm gonna go a little bit more. And maybe too much. It's such a strong color that I can't decide. Let's see what kind of red is here. Oops. No, pretty close. Okay, and that's dark blue. I don't know what color to do her sweater. Gonna look for school uniforms. But I got some character art done for my manga. No, I didn't see. Where did you post it? School uniform, sweater. Now I can't put red. Oh, I think these are too dark colors, and I can't. Gonna put red skirt. Oh, they're always doing this combo with the dark sweater. It just seems so dark to me. These are school kids. But Okay, we can do the dark sweater. Be too much. I'm trying something pink. Which might get lost in the background because it's also pink. No, that I don't want to turn her into a Christmas tree. Why? Stronger pink. I also don't like how dark Niels is. But I don't know what other color to do for him. Be too much like the pants. Give him the same pant color. And let's see if I give him a lighter blue hoodie, if those will fit better. Because teenagers do usually dress in darker colors, at least I did. Okay, let's try the hand as well to do this pink. bracelet. I'm gonna do also a darker color. There we go. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something I discovered recently and I thought it was really awesome. So it's this little website for indie developers and indie creators in general. And you can see here they have books and comics and not just games, and also soundtracks and a whole bunch of stuff. So I really want to get into this and see what it's about, because I really don't know how the selling function works here yet, so, and how it is to publish. And what I think is really interesting, that if you want to support the comic, you have this button here and you can pay with PayPal or whatever you want, I think. Or is it only with PayPal? I think it's only with PayPal. But it's still really an awesome idea. I don't know how many people actually donate here. From experience, it's not something that people are used to, and those that are familiar with this option usually are younger, and they're not that well financially. But it seems like a really interesting website, so I'm definitely gonna try and read more about it, see what it's about. I really like the idea that you can publish games here, which is something that I really look forward to doing myself. And from what I understand, it's free to publish here. So for example, if you want to publish a game on Steam, it costs $100. Now the Steam market is pretty big and well known, whilst itch.io is I don't think it's well known. Like, I've never heard of it before, but it's probably better known in the indie gaming community, because I found this website on a discussion on PC Gamer's article. And I already saw some pretty interesting and visually appealing games, so I definitely want to go check out more. Yeah, me neither. I've never heard of it, so that's why I think it's really interesting. What color should I put on her boots? Like, I don't remember ever having this issue when I was dressing up, so Maybe a dark brown will work. Also his boots. Like she's a lot lighter in color. I honestly like that. Like it seems to me in Western world, teenagers really do dress with a lot darker colors. Like I remember at my school and generally on the street, if you look on in the streets, um, I'm curious. I'm gonna look street. Oh, they're in the UK. I should look for. Like look, dark color, dark color, dark color, dark color. Everybody and let's see in India. I'm curious. Like I know they're usually famous for being a lot more colorful. Oh, this is a painting. Like there's definitely a difference. Let's see, this one looks like they have more darker clothing. But even here, like I see a lot more color. As people don't jump into dress in now this, where is this? Glamsford. A lot of white people here. Oh, it's a lot more light. I'll look in Italy. Let's see. Italy. Where are all the humans? Like you guys don't have humans? Let's see. Quite a lot here. Some business people. Yeah, but that still doesn't justify why they want darker colors. Like, why do northerners want darker colors when they can not have that? Like, what's stopping all of these people from wearing bright colors? Like, even this person that has a red shirt and pink boots, like, you can see her skin color, she's not white. So I just think that, the gloomy weather makes people wear darker clothing. Like pinks and yellows and... Well, here, I like when it's an event and you're supposed to be sober, like it's more simpler for people to wear something darker, I guess. Although here they have a lot of blues, and it's again, it looks like they're mostly white people. I don't see any of them that kind of look like they sit in the sunshine and do farming. Up here, no, they have a lot of dark colors, but mostly because it's so warm, they will avoid dark colors, which I understand, but still doesn't explain why northerners dress in dark colors. Like, they don't have a need because they're sitting indoors anyway and it's cold. Yeah, but they're going to work on the subway, on the public transportation, and then from home they're in the office. So they don't really get to feel the warmth. It's not like they're working in the field or something, so that it would matter. Okay. Character sheet, mouth color. Okay. All fashion sells more dark clothes in winter. Only with Chinese shows we started to see more colored outfits. That's very good. Like, I it is difficult with color because you have to have some nice colors that keep their strength up over the years, so it's not that simple. But I'm glad to have more color. It is tricky, I admit, and you have to buy more clothes so that uh, it will match and be okay. Whereas if all your clothes are black or gray, it's much more easier to match them. Now this gonna be normal and select all the white around it, and this one. The thing is, it has to be red. And now I'm gonna turn the something like that. Yeah, activated an donation. That's good. Very nice of them. And I'm gonna do stroke, and I want it in the inside. And I think 2 is enough. Okay. I think it's good that they have a donation option. I still think it's best if yeah, they have like an ad revenue system, because then there's more people that can help you rather than just those that have the finances for it. If you have like an in-game currency, then it's much easier for people to help you, because not everybody can have PayPal. Aside from the age limit and bank account required, there's just way too many hurdles for most people, so they kind of like don't take the extra step. But if it was in a shop at a corner store for them, then yeah, then they would support their artists that they like. They activated that to contrast view drops. Does it take money from the Newman balance? Yeah, if it's inside the currency, then yeah, that's really good. Because for a lot of people, they might not be able to cash out, or it's just the sum is too small that it's not worth the hassle, so uh, they would rather donate their earnings on Yume. Okay. So this is pretty much it. No, I can't leave her sweater pink because it's like the uniform sweater. And white is too complicated. I will make it dark in the end. I don't know. I have the dark green. Okay, so they have like these beige. Ugh. Everybody has them black. Because they have to fit both boys and girls, so. Okay, I'll go with the dark blue, but okay. Okay. And brush. Well, at least, oops, wrong layer. At least darker colors make you look skinny. And then I'll do the headphones and all of that. I'll make them white. select this. And but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to make up a school uniform, school insignia thing. I don't know. Cambridge High School, cause she is gonna be at the same high school with Niels. So something like this, kind of a logo. In diversus works. Okay, and I have like half an hour to do the shading, and then I gotta go publish this before Valentine's Day ends. Increasing the saturation to kind of like so. subtract that. I think it would be easier if I select just the blue. There we go, much better. Oops. Okay, and make the darker one. Okay, back to normal. And okay. Hisame, sure. Who's Hisame? And also, what do you think of Neume? Like, is it worth getting in there? I'm kind of mostly focusing on the plastic, and I'm kind of content with that arrangement. I'm not too eager to get on new websites that are still in beta. Is Neume still in beta? Viewers counter, people like, oh, I'm leaving, no more. Yeah, it's too bad. Have you seen the subscription glitch on YouTube? I shared a video about that. I was really surprised of that, and it's still going on. Like I've heard about it for a while now, and now there's finally gathering evidence and pressuring YouTube to fix it. But that's really lousy anyway. Like YouTube knew about it and didn't really care. Okay, I'll go to page 15 almost done. Awesome. Okay, I shared it on my artist page a little bit a while ago. Come on, where are you? Maybe I can find it in my Twitter feed. Oh no, I shared so many things. I'll go to YouTube. I'll try and find the history buffs. YouTube glitch. Yeah, this is the one. Now Neomed doesn't count view made by people not logged in. Oh really? Just logged in people. That really sucks. Like, using bot. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So rewriting now, view works. I learned about this today. Yeah, it's just really complicated with earning online. The site start to pay less or has problem. Yeah. But I wouldn't say that that's the main problem. I'd say the main problem is how, the people there manage these issues. Like, if they seem to care about people and the fact that they're screwing up their income or screwing up their work, Like if people feel that they are not respected, like a lot of people complain on YouTube and its problems. Now I would say that that's like the bigger issue and why people leave. Like it seemed to me on Rabadaba they didn't care at all about what was going on, and that they didn't care that the people were upset. And they didn't make any changes to show people that they care and that they are going to make changes, further changes to improve. So nobody saw any reason to stay. Like I think some of them made some promises, but they didn't really keep them. I'm not sure about the whole dialogue on Rabadaba. Okay, screen hardness. Normal. Like she definitely has like more natural colors to her. I like that. And multiply. Soft light's gonna. Like more yellow in her hair. Okay. Limit per day to rise as paying social. I don't know, I haven't even gone on Rabadaba anymore. It just seemed like a waste of time to do that. difficult hair color. I should select his hair, be easier for me. There we go. Multiply. Yeah, he's good guy from Marriage. You actually guessed the plot of that. Like, um, he's gonna go to Middle Ages and she's gonna like get really attached to him and like not let go. Be a really clingy girlfriend. Well, Alexei hasn't been able to do that because her PayPal doesn't work anymore. So I just told her to send June the money because I wanted to give June something for all her help. So, and when Alexei is able to cash out, I will send Alexei the $10. I've already sent her some money for the translation, and all of that money that I sent her and other people sent for her illustrations, it got blocked on PayPal, and she's not been able to unlock it because she used an account that wasn't properly verified. So like if you don't follow all of their rules, they block the account. Which kind of sucks because it's PayPal is not allowed in Venezuela. It's considered illegal for some stupid reason, and even with MasterCard and Visa, you still have problems, and it's just total disaster there. Hmm. I gotta do more under skin because it looks like he's got some cuts on his cheeks. So there you go. Yeah, it's still too dark. Okay. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. Okay. Didn't understand why it wasn't working. Something like that. And you put some blush in her cheeks. Oops. Actually, I'm gonna erase. Where's the ink on this one? Why is it not erasing? Oh, it must be selected somewhere, something. Oh, okay. Select her face and multiply. Normal. Okay, normal, and I want this brush. And soft now, so I can do the lips. Lips, too much. Okay, hardness again, so I can do the highlights in the lips. And I'm going to use some, there we go, multiply, do the shading for the eye. Screen. Normal, and I'm gonna see exactly where she's looking. They look so creepy without the lighting. Gonna put that closer. circles. I wanna oops. Okay. Okay. Almost 5 o'clock. Gotta hurry. Screen. There we go. Normal. Okay, and the hand. Screen. Okay. Now for Niels's, also have to erase here. Okay. I'm gonna have to correct this before I forget. Again, I drew on the wrong layer. Almost done with this. Too much. Put 20. It's a pretty strong color. Normal opacity. There we go. Okay, multiply again. 50 like this. Okay. Screen here. And multiply. I'm gonna hurry up. boots. Almost done. But I've been saying that for half an hour. So maybe you shouldn't believe me. Sorry. Multiply. There we go. Okay. Normal. Niels' hands. Gotta select them. Okay. And her hand. And these hands. Okay. And was too much. And the hair. Almost forgot about the hair. Screen. Set tool, hardness, okay. Now it's kind of confused with the other one. I think I am done. Oh, Niels's eyes. I forgot his eyes. There's always something. Right when you think you're done. Oh, I think my tablet's battery is dying. I didn't get to see the message. Maybe I should do his eyes a little bit smaller. There we go. You were secretly expecting me to notice it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything left. Like maybe do the shading underneath them. So they don't seem like they're floating in air somehow too much, like already there. And I would have wanted to do, I'll do it, the lines on her dress. Okay, I'll try. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Okay, and check pattern. What it's tweed. I think it's tweed pattern. Tweed pattern. Something like this. No, I'll go for the cool girl. Yeah. No, that's too complicated of a pattern. I saw one that was simpler before. Okay, so 2 dark and white lines. I want no spacing. I would need, just so I can get in there. Ugh, okay. Okay, erase all of these extra pixels. I will fat brush again. Okay. Oh. Oh wait, this is the border of the sweater. Damn. Okay. It's not the dress. Okay, and should have had another layer here. So I did this and was 35. Yep, okay, remember correctly. Okay. And now I have to do those white lines. Double. Okay, that goes through the complicated. It's gonna be the wobbliest white line ever, because I have to do 2 of these. You know what, I'm gonna do it on a different layer and then I can erase. Okay. Okay, now for the white lines. It's so crooked. But it looks okay. I mean, if you don't look too much at it, it's actually a pretty nice pattern. I might have botched it with that one there. I'm sleepy. Yeah. Good night, Anna. Thank you for joining me. It was awesome talking to you again. Oh, I almost done with this, I hope. I hope. What else did I forget? Like, I'm sure there's something that I have forgotten, but can't remember now. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this also. Thank you, June, for coming to the stream. And I'll talk with you on Facebook for the other pages. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you on Thursday.